Hi, welcome to my kitchen. It's me, Karen. We're gonna make I want to make some lemon bars, and I thought I'd just bring you along the journey with me while I do it. It's summertime. I bought lemons. Make lemonade. So I thought I want some lemon bars. Well, I wanted them yesterday, but I didn't get around to it. I didn't get them made, so. And then of course, I thought I had flour, and I didn't only had 1 cup. I needed 2, so I had to send Jacob down to the grocery store, get me a bag of flour. Alright, so first off, I got 2 cups of flour in the bowl here, and 1 cup of confectioner's sugar, powdered sugar, 1 cup of that, and then just 2 cups of all-purpose flour in this bowl. Okay, and then to that you're going to add 1 cup of melted butter. But first I need something to stir it with. 1 cup of melted butter is going to go into this after I make sure that this is all, no lumpies in it. You could sift it, but I don't like to. I just do it with a spoon. Sometimes your confectioner's sugar has some lumps, but this seems okay. My flour didn't have any lumps. So here I got 2 sticks of butter, margarine, melted in the microwave, which we're going to add to this. We'll do it half at a time. I used to make these at the nursing home where I was a cook. And it was their favorite dessert. And the diabetics could have it because I just didn't put the confectioner's sugar on the crust. I just added a little more flour. And we used no sugar in the lemon part. I used stevia for the filling. Okay. Got that in there. And that way everybody got to have them. Get this all mixed up good. I got the oven preheated to 350. And let's just like that, just mix it up. Find a 13 pan, in glass or metal. I've done it both. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Get them scraped up out of there. And then you're going to spread this out evenly across the bottom. This is the best part, is shortbread. I love this part of it. I love lemon meringue pie, but I don't like meringue. So I put it on there when I make it for people that do, but I take it off. I don't like it. I don't like the texture of it. I just want the pie, filling in the pie crust. So this is a better way to do that. Just make lemon bars. There is a lot in the summertime, because lemons are cheap in the summertime. Make a lot of lemonade and I'll do 1 or 2 pans of lemon bars. I may do another pan later on, send up to my son's house. He loves them. And his wife is still in the hospital, so you don't have to worry about her. Make her a special one without sugar. She's a brittle diabetic, so you can't, like, she'll eat them, you know. You can't convince her that she's not supposed to. So even if I make them with stevia, she still really shouldn't have them. Okay. Pat it all down. So it's no air bubbles in there. Oops. Make sure that you don't squish it all to one side and your pan is showing up to the bottom. Like I just did. You should make a little edge up there if you need to. So it's not too thick. Now we're going to throw this in the oven at 350 and 15-20 minutes depending on your oven until it's golden brown and cooked. So while that's in there, and after this I want to make meatballs, so I need this bowl. This is my favorite baking bowl. Okay. So now you're going to do the filling. You got 4 eggs. I already cracked them, save time. And put them in a bowl. And get them all whisked up good so they're light and fluffy. Then all that egg white mixed up. Ow, that hurt. I just got a pain running up my back. Okay, into that. Gonna put in the sugar, which was what? 2 cups of sugar. I guess I didn't get sugar down yet. I need 2 cups of sugar. You got a 1 cup measuring cup here. Sometimes it needs a little help. Okay, 2 cups of sugar. My glasses on. What if I forgot? It's been so long. I'll get my recipe. 2 cups of sugar. A teaspoon of baking powder. That's what I'm forgetting. What is it? Something. Baking powder. Where is the baking powder? Baking soda. Baking powder. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I don't know what this does, but I'll put it in there. Makes no sense to me. The eggs and sugar, baking powder, and 1/4 of a cup of flour. let's see. 1/4 cup of butter. Mix this all together. Legs, you gotta sit. My legs are buckling. Alright. This is going to be the filling. We're going to put this. Alright. All that flour in there. I don't want any lots of flour when I bite into a piece. It'll ruin it for me. As well as I don't want no lump of sugar. Could get a mixer, I guess. Be easier. Alright. Lemon juice. Oh, lemon juice. Got fresh lemons here, but I'm going to use the bottled lemon juice. Oh, there we go. Now it's smelling. I gotta get my little electric mixer here. It's not stirring up too good. Should have got it out in the first place. Could be loud for a minute. Plug your ears. Beat this till it's all good, all mixed in. Not a lot. You can add a little bit of lemon zest to this. Zest your lemon if you want. For added flavor. I'm not a fan of the lemon zest. I don't want it in my mouth. I feel like there's something in my lemon bar, like eggshell or something in there. So I don't do it. But you can. It doesn't say to in the recipe. But I've seen them in the restaurants where they do it and then they zest some across the top. But I prefer not. You see. Oh, perfect. Perfect amount of lemon juice. I put in just a little over a 1/4 cup. Because you know, I like lemons. Just a splash. Okay. So we're going to wait for that crust to come out of the oven. And pour this on top of the crust. And then put it back in the oven and bake it for another 25 to 30 minutes. So meanwhile, back of the wrench, take these off, I can see them. Oh, wait a minute. Let me give you the recipe in case you want to. So for the crust, you need 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of confectioner's sugar, and 1 cup of melted butter, which is 2 sticks of margarine. I use margarine. And then for the filling, you need 4 eggs, beaten well, 2 cups of sugar, 1/4 cup of flour, 1/4 cup of lemon juice, okay? So you're going to take your 2 cups of flour, your 1 cup of confectioner's sugar, and melted butter, and mix it all together and press it into a pan, bake it for 15 minutes. Then you're going to beat your eggs, mix in your sugar, your baking powder, and 1/4 cup of flour, and then you're going to stir in, mix everything in, beat it or use a whisker, do it by hand. Then stir in your lemon juice, mix that all together, more or less add to your taste, and how tart you like it. I like them tart, so I went a little bit over 1/4 cup. And then zest the lemon into it if you want. That's optional. Then when this comes out, we're going to pour this on top and put it right back in the oven and bake it for another 25-30 minutes. And that's lemon bars. And they are so good. Let's see how we're doing. Maybe a few minutes. So what's everybody been doing? I could hear yesterday, today that's pop, just let go, whatever it was, fluid in my ears or sinus infection or what, but I'm still going to see the doctor and see if I need to go on any antibiotics or anything, make sure it's all completely gone, because toward evening they start filling up again, popping, crackling, but during the day, I could actually hear. My friend came over yesterday. I could actually sit and have a conversation with her because I could hear what she was saying to me. Had a nice visit with her. Haven't seen her over a month because she's been working. She cleans houses every once in a while for people, and her boyfriend had a friend that wanted to redo. He's selling a trailer. Him and his wife come down here. In the wintertime, but they're not going to come anymore, so he come down and he wanted her to clean it up, shampoo carpets and wash windows and all that stuff and get it ready to sell. And he decided he wanted the wallpaper stripped off the walls, wanted it painted, carpet shampooed, windows washed, all that stuff. Well, she don't paint. So she told him Jacob might come over and paint it for him. He goes, well, maybe I'll just put up paneling. He doesn't know yet. But anyways, she got it all stripped off because it was faded, and bedrooms they had painted over it, and it was, bubbling. You don't paint over wallpaper, not a smart move. But anyway, she got that all stripped off for him, and then she got everything cleaned. And somebody's just got to go in there and paint the baseboards and the trims and the kitchen cupboards, and then whatever he's going to do, panel it or paint it. He said he'd get back to her if he wanted my grandson to paint it or not. So then I'm going to sell it. So she's been busy. And she said she wasn't doing that ever again. It's too much hard work. I imagine stripping off wallpaper, that's a pain. Especially if you're going to paint, because you got to, get it all. I'm sure it was an old trailer, so like mine, I'm sure it was all panel. And they just wallpapered over the panel. And I've done that before. Never again. That was a mistake. So yeah. That's what she's been doing. getting brown. So, what else? Oh, I ordered some, what do you call them? Memory foam cooling pillows to sleep on. They have the cooling pockets and bamboo stuff on top. I'm gonna do a video on it after this one, show you. Ordered 4 of them. They were 2 for $11.90, and they just came. Jacob opened them up. They come all rolled up into plastic, so there was four rolls like this big around in a big old box, and then you had to open them, and then you shake them, and they go poof like this thick, and then you should give them a good shake, and then they just expand right out. So we're gonna try those and see. We're both hot sleepers, and you know, flip the pillow, get the cool side of the pillowcase, flip the pillow, and do that all night long. Well, I had some on my bed, but they were over 5 years old, maybe close to 6 years old, and they don't work. They're just all flat now. They don't really work good. So he wanted a new pillow for his bed. He asked me, could I give him a new pillow? And just one. There's 4 pillows on that my sister's bed in there, but they're not what he likes sleeping on. So I said, yeah, I'll get you one. I got him 2. So happy days. One for him, one for Abby. And then I got 2 to put on my bed because they came, they came 2. Because I found them, they were like $9.86, I think, for one. And then I was scrolling, always scrolling, keep scrolling. And I come up with them for 2 for $11.90 for 2 of them. So yeah, you didn't have a color choice, so they're all blue. They're blue and white. But on the other one, the single ones, you could pick blue, gray, white, or green. I don't care. And then this morning, I got a message from T-Mobile, text message, that where I had ordered those, they were coming today. They'd be here today. They were supposed to be here the 15th, so I got them early. Maybe I would be interested in ordering the actual pillowcases for them. So I said, why not? I mean, these have you can unzip it, take it out, but these are actual covers, pillowcase-like things put on top. So I ordered, they came 2 in a pack, so I ordered for $5.80 for 2. So I got 2 sets of those to put on top of these. I ordered those this morning. Why not? Well, there's another order coming in, and then I made a small order of things I needed. My air fryers, I was trying to use it, and when you go to push the basket in, it's catching. It doesn't want to close. You have to shove it. It's going to break. It's going to break the piece out. So I ordered a new air fryer. And then I got a weed whacker, but last year Oaken got it for my birthday, but it has the metal blades, and we don't like it. Jacob won't let me use it. It's dangerous. So he don't really like using it. He's afraid to take his foot off. So I ordered one with the actual string, so I could help him out here. This time he just done mowing, and he goes, ask for a weed whack. He's about done for it. It's so hot outside. So I can help him a little bit. Because I have my little electric mower that I do in between the sheds and around the air conditioner and stuff, around the big tree in my fish pond. Because you can't get the big mower in there or have the patio furniture. Get that weed whack down and cleaned up out there. I gotta tear up my garden, move my table back over, and I'll show you my little outside area where we sit. I have an inflatable pool, a family pool from Walmart. Just a little adult-sized wading pool, I guess, but it has pillows on each end, so get in there and lay down. It cools you off when it's hot. I go up there and use that. Sit on the patio. And I had a movie screen up on the side of the shed, but the time it gets dark, I don't want to sit out there and watch a movie, so I took that down. But I had it so you could sit out there and watch a movie. And then in the corner where the trailer is built on, I have a fish pond and I have a goldfish. It's about this big. They were peterfish, and I bought 12 to put in the pond, and they all died just like within the day before the day was out, except for that little teeny tiny little thing. And I figured that the pump in the pond was going to suck him right up. So I didn't pay no mind. I was over there fishing out the dead ones, and my grandson had turtles, so we had lily pads, and I brought some home and put in there. And them things go crazy. Oh, don't ever do it. You gotta constantly go out there and pull them out. There's too many. But he got down in there, I guess, and hid away from that pump sucking him up. And went out there one day, and I said, "Holy shit! Look at this." And he had grown up to about 2 inches. You know, well, that little tiny fish made it. Look at him. So we pulled out some more lily pads and cleaned it up around there a little bit. Let him go. I started putting goldfish food in there, but he didn't need it. So I guess he just eats whatever nutrients off those lily pads, off the roots, and then it keeps his water aerated and oxygenated and cold. He's now about, I'd say about 6 inches and probably a good 2 inches around. He's a big old fat boy. I'll try to get a picture of him when I go out there. He's just healthy as can be and living his best life out there. So there's enough of the lily pad that the cranes don't see him, or the raccoons, or the neighborhood cats. He'll hide down in. It's a 55-gallon pond, so it's really deep. And he'll get down in the bottom. They can't find him, so. But I can sit in my kitchen window and pull the blind up, and I can see him. He'll come to the top sunny days, and it won't float around the top. But if he hears anything, he'll dive down to the bottom. He's gone, so it's hard to get a picture of him. As soon as you walk up to him, he's hiding. And I have to pull lily pads up so you can see him. But they do make beautiful flowers, those lily pads do, so I like that. But he's just there. I mean, he survives, so let him go. You know, what else am I going to do with him? I can't bring him in and put him in the aquarium, he'll die. So, let him go. Let him get big. They'll get as big as that pond, so. Just another minute or two when that burns up here. And then we'll pour this on there. And then I'm going to just cut this video off, and because it takes, you know, almost a half an hour to finish baking off. And then when I start the meatballs, I'll show you the finished lemon bars, finished product. But it's going to take a little while. And I want to get on to making the meatballs, clean up my ingredients here and get on to making my meatballs. My meatballs are going. We're having meatball subs for supper, so I want to get those going. Get them simmering in the sauce. So. Stuff, sugar, oops. See, it's brown around the edges. It's ready to go. And then make sure it's done. You can tell by tapping on it. It's hollow sounding. Make sure this is mixed up real good, because it's been setting. And we're going to pour this mixture right on top. Right on the edges. Okay. No, I almost just grabbed that pan. Pan's hot. Just came out of the oven. Let me get some pot holders. I almost just grabbed all of it. There, put that back in there to bake. For 25 to 30 minutes. And then I'll come back and show you the meatball video and finish when I do the meatball video. When I do the meatball video, I'll show you the finished lemon bars. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.